As COVID-19 virus cases continue to grow in different parts of the world, vaccines have been made and currently being administered in some countries. Some of the businessmen and women who travel abroad say that speeding up the COVID-19 vaccination process would help them to get back to running their businesses as before.
If only we were vaccinated, then we would feel safe enough to travel anywhere without having to worry that we will get infected or infect others.
Currently, some countries have started vaccinating their citizens while issuing certificates that verify they have received the jabs. These have since been referred as vaccine passports. For example, this is being used in Israel, where half of the population have been vaccinated. Countries with vaccines are requesting the United Nations to make traveling cards that prove a person has been vaccinated from COVID-19 for their borders to open once again for all countries. On one hand, those that travel overseas say these kinds of measures will limit countries without vaccines. This would heavily affect us because we shall no longer be able to travel to other countries for business, hence being stuck in our respective countries, yet it's our source of survival.
It would help us if we got vaccinated as soon as possible to enable us to carry out business and trades with other countries. In business, it's important for an individual to be present so that he or she can make choices of goods and also know their current prices on the market. When one is present, he or she is exposed to options.
A Rwandan economist and a member of the COVID-19 African Vaccine Acquisition Task Team, Donald Kaberuka, recently affirmed during an interview with TV5 that establishing the vaccine passport would cause many challenges.
Mais imaginez-vous les conséquences d'une telle mesure? Aujourd'hui,
think of the repercussions of this decision. Currently, over 60% of the COVID-19 vaccines have all been distributed to the northern countries. Even then, they haven't been enough. Africa has only just started getting a few vaccines. It is inconsiderate to think of implementing a vaccine passport that verifies one has been vaccinated, yet not all people have gained access to the vaccines. In my opinion, this decision would cause many problems, given that some countries have not yet received the vaccines. And again, I wonder how this would work without UN's approval.
Je vois mal comment ce mécanisme pourrait marcher avant que l'OMS lui-même donne son quitus.
According to the statistics by UN, over 200 million COVID-19 vaccines have been distributed across the globe. Over 45%, which are the 7 wealthiest nations, also known as the G7, have already received the vaccines. The country that is at the forefront of vaccinating a large number of its population is the United Arab Emirates, which has already vaccinated more than 60% of the population. However, many countries are yet to start vaccinating, let alone receiving any doses at all. Experts say that the world will be able to fight COVID-19 virus once 60% of the world's population has been vaccinated.